Last week, Bank of America rolled out a program that sent shockwaves through the entire news sequence about the real estate housing market. They rolled out a program where it is zero closing costs and zero down payment. Here's what you need to know about it. For starters, this is a first-time homebuyer program, and depending on your city and state, there's different qualifications or different criteria that tell someone if they're a first-time homebuyer or not. You can either just not have purchased a home before, which makes you a first-time homebuyer, or if you bought 3 years ago and you're looking to buy again, you have that 3-year gap, which then requalifies you for any first-time homebuyer programs, which is really great, really major, and you definitely need to find out if that's the same criteria that's in your market. Now, Bank of America, they're only launching in few select cities, so this is a pilot program. So it's looking like they're doing things in Charlotte, Dallas, Detroit, Los Angeles, Miami, and they're spreading out here into Texas as well. It looks like they are primarily focusing on targeting Black and Hispanic families, and the way that they have come about those cities and how they're going to vet the people who apply is through the census. So how people are voting or not voting, how they're telling people in the census where they live, how many people are in their household, that's where they get the demographics of what neighborhood that they are going to really target when it comes to this program. Another thing about this program, there's no credit check. And so the biggest question is, how will they see if I am a worthy borrower if they're not running my credit? They're actually going to pull different factors. They're going to look at how you pay your monthly bills. So your auto insurance, renter's insurance, wherever you're currently living, your car note, credit card bill, cell phone bill, utilities. But again, this isn't credit. They're just making sure that you're paying these people on time. That's it. They just want to make sure that you can pay them back on time. So they want to make sure whoever you are borrowing from or using a monthly service to, they're going to look at that to see how well you pay them. Okay. Now, there's a lot of stipulation that kind of comes with it, because a lot of people are saying, well, why would I go to Bank of America if my lender can do something different? There's a ton of programs in your select state that are geared towards first-time home buyers, and I definitely recommend reaching out to your local realtor and your lender that you're currently working with to find out if those programs are available to you. A reason being is that lots of big bank or big borrowing programs, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, any of those people where you have to use a call switch to get to your loan officer, it's a lot harder to get into contact with them. So you might want to always ask your loan officer, hey, is there something like this that's available to me? I like the communication that we have. Let's just roll with this. Another question that I probably have with this is, how will this come about when it comes to a pre-approval letter? Will the seller know that we're working with a DPA? I think that's really important, because sellers, they like to nitpick for a lot of things that might cast doubt on the current buyer that's looking to buy their house. So if Bank of America says, hey, regular standard qualification letter through Bank of America, I think that might be our biggest win, instead of, hey, $500,000 with down payment assistance. The seller would be like, what's going on here, you know? So those are my stipulations kind of about it. That's the big overall haul when it comes to the program. I'm going to make another video to discuss how I feel about this program and what it means when it comes from the recession back in 2008-09, and how things are kind of mimicking, if they're mimicking. So stay tuned for that next video about how I feel about this Bank of America program, this pilot program, and what it could mean depending on how far they go, and some of the grayness that they haven't necessarily addressed. All right, like, follow, subscribe, shoot me a DM, hit me up with a comment, talk to me on Instagram. I'm looking forward to chatting with y'all.